All right, guys, there's nothing better than going live here at the ATA show. I am with Gabe in the Fourth Arrow booth. Any of you that spend time watching Bowhunter Die, of course, knows that the Fourth Arrow camera system is
It's the go-to now.
It's the go-to, man. That's right. So we are in the booth here, guys. We are definitely want to be able to answer some of your questions. So since this is a live feed, Josh, you're back there. If you see any good questions coming in, let us know. We'd be more than happy to get any of those questions answered. We got some new products that we're going to look at. Before we get started, though, let's take a look at the carbon arm, which I know lots of people are always talking about, of course, because of its lightweight. Then we'll move into some of the new products. Gabe, go ahead and tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so you probably all recognize the carbon arm. It's been around for a little while. Super light, cool looking. It can handle up to a 6-pound rig at the end of it. And you know, it's competitively priced compared to everyone else in the industry. We're not going to talk about prices here, but yeah, the carbon arm's been a popular one that we've had is our stiff arm, which is basically the same. I mean, basically looks the same, but it's aluminum. Nice thing about the stiff arm is you really can't hurt it. Pretty much, if you lose your bow, you can kill a deer with the stiff arm.
Now, will there be any changes to the base this year at all? The base system?
Yes, we have made some major updates to the base. As you can see, I'll just get this out.
Now, I knew this, guys, not to interrupt Gabe, but I knew this because I was actually testing that base out. I was fortunate enough to get one in June, so I've been playing with the new base system, which really changed the dynamics of the camera arm around quite a bit. You know, having everything be more centralized, it just really, in my opinion, improved it significantly. So why don't you go ahead and tell them about that?
No, we love the new base. We loved our old one, but we're always trying to make things better. So as you can see, it looks familiar still. We basically flipped it over. We still hung on to our hook you can hang your gear from, but we flipped it upside down, added a bridge so that it just really makes it rock solid now, and more compact. If you're taking it off the tree and putting it in your backpack, you can leave it together, and it's just all one solid little block there. But it's rock solid now. The old one was great, but we're just making some improvements. It still removes just like the old one. Your old one will still work in our system. You just don't have the bridge on it. If you already own one, go ahead and buy a new one. Update, you might as well. Then you'll have an extra that you can leave in the tree, leave the old one out in the tree.
Yeah, guys, and not to interrupt you again, Gabe, but I mean, you know, that's the beauty, guys, of dealing with Fourth Arrow. You know, I mean, I'm friends with these guys, been doing a lot of business with them, and it's neat to see companies that take the time to perfect their products. You know, so many times, you know, some companies get, I don't know, placent with where the product is, right, and they don't make any changes, but not here at Fourth Arrow. I mean, they're constantly improving the products. They're constantly thinking about how do we make this better. They're hunters just like we are, and they want to see them get lighter. They want to see them get stronger. So I appreciate the fact that you guys do that for sure. So let's go ahead and move into the new product. I mean, late season here, I've been sitting in the blind, so this is a good one.
We had a couple products here attached all at once. You probably recognize this is really similar to our Rex arm. We call this the Raptor Arm. It's a little bit shorter, but what's really new here is our pillar system. So this is our monopod, and then we've designed a bracket that can go in two directions. Right now I have it set up so that it can grab your windowsill on the outside. If you have a 2x4 hanging into the inside, you can flip it, grab onto that. Then it just clears the way, so you don't have, you don't have to have a tripod in there. You have all kinds of foot room. You're not kicking anything.
It's rock solid, guys. I mean, I have been using this thing. It's rock solid. One thing I did get myself into, which is a little just tip for those of you that are hunting out of the redneck blinds, when you actually get this thing set up, what I actually did is I clamped to this piece here, Gabe, and then that gave me that extra window clearance. I do a lot of self-filming, and you know what? For me, sense and porn, I like keeping the windows closed until that last second. So what I had to do to be able to pull that off was just basically mount right to here. It's rock solid, and you can totally film by yourself with this unit, which is great.
It's a great option. Just make sure you drop it down to the ground, and it just ends up carrying the weight of your gear right down to the floor. Makes it basically however solid your blind is how solid you're going to be. I mean, so and if you can still use this in tent blinds. We actually have another bracket here I'm going to grab.
Very important.
If you're hunting, if you're a turkey hunter, you're moving around a lot, or even deer hunting in Texas, whatever. We have this little bracket that is made to clamp on. If you have a tent blind that's got the cross members, the hub style, you can clamp on above or below that, and then our bracket here can grab onto that, so you can still use it in your tent blinds as well.
Real quick here before we get too much further into this interview, are we getting any questions yet? Have any questions popped in yet? Not too many? Lots of people love it. Okay, guys, if you have any questions about these products, now's the time to ask because we are going to be wrapping this thing up quickly. Now, I know that we also have a new slider as well. So let's look at that slider.
Cha-cha. We call it the cha-cha slider.
Cha-cha slider.
So, I mean, all of our stuff basically works off of the same stud. So if you got, if you got some of our other products that look real familiar to you, but our cha-cha slider slides into our same adapter that we use for some of our other stuff, and it's just a really good quality, nice little slider option to have in your blind.
That cool feeling, that cool effect. I mean,
Yep.
That's how that effect is done.
Yep.
So
Put your
the cha-cha slider.
Yep.
Now, Gabe, these products are available for purchase now, or
some of our products, some of our updated shoulders and bases aren't going to be available until February 1st.
okay.
So a lot of the stuff I'm showing you are available on the website right now, but anything else that is not on there now will be February 1st.
Okay, February 1st. There you have it, guys. Some great new products from Fourth Arrow. Last chance to ask any questions live here at the ATA show, and let's keep the questions towards Fourth Arrow, guys. Josh, let me know if anything pops in. If not, we're going to be ending this here. If you want to get the best camera arm on the market, let us know. As far as availability, if you want to learn more about these products, of course, always go to their website. All that information is available about pricing and so forth. It'd be best just to go there as far as getting that information. These guys are always innovating. They're always coming up with new stuff, so make sure you check out their website, which is
fourtharrow.com.
There you go, guys. Live at the ATA show. See you soon.